All systems go. Clear for liftoff.
What is going on, Ship It Nation YouTube station? We are back with another edition of the MLB show. It's your boy Ham. I got Matt in here with me. We're going to give away some more amazing takes, just like I did yesterday when I said to lock in Ranger Suarez, him and his 5 points. Matt, Ranger was brutal last night, but hey, I'm going right back to the well tonight. I think you're going to like this one a little bit when we get there. But man, we got some amazing takes on here. We're also giving away a $121 ticket to a single entry on DraftKings. Once we get to 100 likes, we're going to give that away. So make sure you're hitting that like button. Got to get to 100 to give that away. But Matt, we spoke a little bit yesterday. How was your week overall? And how do you feel about this slate today?
Week was pretty good. Last night's slate was not so good. Got crushed. Luckily for me, brought a lot of it back on a League of Legends slate this morning. So that's always fun and tilting up all night watching that stuff. So yeah, fun stuff there. Hoping to have a good MLB night tonight. I like this slate, man. There's pitching I like, and there's stacks that I like. And for me, slates like yesterday are always real tough, just when you don't really have even one pitcher who you feel comfortable rostering. Like Suarez is fine, but I even said it. If you were on a slate like tonight, regardless of how he pitched last night, if he were 80, I think he was like 8,900 tonight in that same spot, I'm not playing him over the guys on this slate. And this is just an average pitching slate. There's some good options, but kind of shows how I felt about the guys yesterday. You needed to stack against Suarez. You needed some Braves. Yeah, much more excited about tonight. I got some strong takes too. I'm excited to hear yours. I'm sure you're going to bash me about Miami, which is well-deserved because they stink.
You know, they stunk last night. They stunk last Friday night. We may get there. They played Kodai Senga. Everybody was hammering on Ham. Oh, Ham could be – I'd take a team full of Hams versus Kodai Senga. Hey, they got 5 runs. You got your home run call of the day, which was Kyle Stowers last week. I got mine as well. We crushed that.
I feel like it just doesn't even hit the same now that you like – had so much anticipation. You should have just brought it up last night because now it just doesn't hit the same.
No, I mean, listen, they were bad.
They were bad.
They were bad. I mean, Kodai Senga was like through 5 and like 50 pitches. And then, of course, you know, I think they got 2 or 3 in the 6th, and then someone hit, 7, and they got that 5th one across the board. If I would really get mad if they – or not mad, but I would really let you have it if they only got 4 because I set the over-under at 4.5, but they were definitely not on any winner.
No, they were certainly not on any winner. I don't think they hit a home run. And
no, they did. Stowers hit a bomb.
Oh, yeah, Stowers did hit that bomb. Yep. Good call. I don't know, man. Miami, a tough draw right now. They're just
tough draw. They're in a great matchup tonight at home. I don't like the ballpark against those Angels, but we'll get there here in a minute. If you're tuning in, we will be giving away a $121 ticket today. I got a cat trying to crawl on me. Got to get to 100 likes. Then Matt and I are going to pick a question and give away a ticket to one lucky Ship It Nation member. All right, Matt, we're going to do it like we do each and every Friday night. We're going to go game by game. Some great pitchers. I can't wait to get into them. First game up on the slate. You got the Atlanta Braves. Like you said, they were hot last night. Call them Hot Atlanta for nothing. Going in to Yankee Stadium to take on former Brave great Max Fried, Lefty Groves down there at $8,700. You needed them last night, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think they were 4 of the top 5 hitters on the slate outside of Double Dong Madroth. But I'm interested in this game for a couple reasons. Interested to hear your take. I'll let you go first. We got the Braves at the Yankees. I'm gonna hit update because I know the Braves lineup is out. Maybe we'll get the confirmed lineup on the screen. Go ahead, take it away.
Yeah, only really one side of this game I'm interested in at all, and it's going to be the Yankees' bats. Fried himself, he's a really good pitcher, but he's not fully extended yet, and he's in a really tough matchup against the Braves, and he's also like not an elite strikeout pitcher, so I'm not looking to use him against the Braves. That being said, I'm also personally not looking to stack an expensive Brave stack against him. I mean, he's good enough where stacking against him is usually a losing proposition on a big slate like this. So many other teams, stacks I like more. I'm out on Atlanta. I'm out on Fried. I'm out on Tyler Mahle. I can get in on some Yankees, though. I mean, Mahle himself is an average arm, much better at home. Yeah, he was much better at home.
This is his first start for
Atlanta. Yeah, this first start for Atlanta. I mean, he's a guy in years past I've used to some success, but more hit or miss than anything. Don't like the spot for him. You know, Yankee Stadium here, obviously a big downgrade in ballpark from where he's used to pitching this season. So the Yankee stack looks good. Not great. There are other stacks I like more. I mean, there are some good spots on this slate. So I think you could go to the Yankees, but everything else is not for me. How about you?
Yeah, I'm with you on the Yankees. I do like the Yankees a little bit more than you, especially the lefties against Mahle. So, yeah, give me these Yankee bats for sure. I'd say top 5 stack for me. And then, Max Fried, I would have some interest in him, but you got me looking. Yeah, he hadn't. I mean, he's obviously making a third or fourth start off the IL. He got 22 DraftKings points last time, but only threw 70 some odd pitches, went 5 1/3. I think he can get to 6, but that's kind of it for him. So if you're looking to, get 7, 8 innings, and like you said, he's not a big strikeout guy, even though he did have 7 Ks his last outing. I'm with you there at 8,700. I don't think you can play Max like in a single entry or 3 Max. But
Braves have like a juiced up lineup right now against lefties. They traded for Lane Thomas and they got Sean Murphy back. Just wanted to interject that there.
Yeah, I'm with you in the sense that you can't pick on Max in terms of stacking. I love that call by you. I'm not playing Max. I thought I would, but after listening to you, I agree with you. I'm going to come off Max. But yeah, I think it's wheels up for this Yankees team, especially against Mahle at home. Should be a good game. Braves bullpen is a little bit taxed. So even if Mahle does get out there and gets beat around a little bit, they're not going to bring in their good dudes because they have been throwing a bunch of innings.
Yeah, the only thing I will say, I would use Fried before I'd stack Atlanta on this slate. Fried's good enough. Well, I guess you can make the same point about Atlanta. So I guess both of them look very similar, the Atlanta stack and Fried, and that both are good enough to have good games against anyone. And they're both going to be low owned because no one wants to pick on Atlanta and no one really wants to pick on Fried. So in 150 type settings, I don't hate either side, but I'm personally not going to play either.
Yeah. All right, next game up on the slate. Let's pull it up here on the stone. It is those Athletics headed into Fenway to take on the Red Sox. Red Sox, all they do, just keep winning. 8 in a row last night, down, but not out against those White Sox. Came back and won it in the 13th, I believe. Got Jack Perkins on the hill against another 9K-ish pitcher. I say 9K-ish because Max was 8,700. Peyton Toll is $9,000. Talk to me about this game. You got the Athletics at the Red Sox.
I think there is a pretty clear top 5 pitching options tonight, and Tolle is definitely in that mix. You can make the case he's the best option as the cheapest of the top 5 in probably the best spot. I mean, there's some good spots here, but the Athletics lineup right now, with no Langoliers, no Kurtz, obviously no Brent Rooker, it's about as bad as it gets. So you can pick on them with almost any pitcher right now. Tolle is really good and very affordable at 9K. He's going to be owned, but I think, rightfully so. So he's a cog in the machine type. I think in all formats you can get to him. The A's against him, I'm not interested in. Jack Perkins, no thanks. I think the Red Sox stack looks good. They're affordable and they've been good. So I see no reason why you couldn't get there. There are some other stacks I like slightly more, but that's just a personal preference thing. If you told me Boston was your favorite stack, I wouldn't argue you.
Not my favorite stack. Yeah. Talk some sense into me around Tolle, right? You said it. A's lineup's not bad. Peyton Tolle has been good. You generally don't like playing a pitcher into a lot of ownership. We're currently showing 20%, as you see there on the screen.
Look,
I personally think it's going to be a little bit higher at 9K, but how high of ownership would he have to get in order for you to get off of him?
So a couple of things there. One, the A's lineup is horrendous right now. Wanted to make sure that's clear. And then two, I don't mind playing a pitcher into ownership if I like him enough. Like I don't like playing pitchers that are just getting owned because of the slate that I don't personally like into ownership. But someone like Tolley or there's a couple other guys on this slate, like majority of the ownerships go to Tolley or Eovaldi, for instance. I like a lot here, and he's going to be owned, but I don't care because I'll get different with my bats. Same with Tolley. I personally like Eovaldi slightly more. We'll get to him in a little bit, but you got to play two pitchers. So I think pairing Eovaldi with Tolley is actually going to be the chalky combo. And I got no issues with it. If you do that, you have to be conscious of what you play around that. But I'm personally not going to play that just because of ownership. Ownership's just like one factor in the determination. I think both those guys, Eovaldi and Tolley, that is, are two of the top, maybe the two best options on this slate. I mean, Tolley's, like I said, affordable. He's been really good. And he gets this A's lineup that just is awful right now. You look at the strikeout rates, it's high across the board. Hard not to like him. And yeah, ownership, even yesterday, I played Suarez, I played Dylan Cease on the slate before that. So I personally got no problem playing into pitcher ownership.
Are you telling me you're not concerned about Tommy White, third baseman for the Athletics?
Yeah, no, I don't want to discredit. Oh God, I can't remember what his nickname is, but good bat. LSU Tiger. So unknown.
Wow, he went to LSU. I had never heard of him. It sounds like he should be selling insurance in Georgia somewhere. Tommy White batting fifth tonight in Fenway Park. So good for him.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that's good to know. We can move on to the next slate. I like those Red Sox as well, and Tolley. I love him as well. Next game up on the slate, got two confirmed lineups out. We got the Angels. We got the Marlins, the struggling Marlins. George Klassen should be more of a opener, if you will, throwing 2 innings and back-to-back starts, taking on Tyler Phillips at $6,200. I personally don't have any interest in these pitchers. What about you?
No, I'm good on the pitching here. No thanks.
What about any of the bats?
I want to say no, but that would be lying. So I don't want to do that. I like the bats here, unfortunately. I don't know if I'm going to get there, but I like them. The Angels pitching staff, not good bullpen. They traded off guys. Klassen, not good, and you're going to get guys behind him that aren't good. Miami, struggle bus right now. So it's hard for me to want to plant my flag there. But they're in a really good spot, and I've used them a bunch recently, so I can't say I don't like them. I don't know if I have it in me to go back to them personally. And then the Angels, they're not good against right-handed pitching, but man, the majority of the righties they face are better than Tyler Phillips. And I don't know. I kind of like this new look Angels lineup. Meckler leading off, Ballesteros.
No, I do too. That's scary. I like this game. I hate this.
I know you do. I knew the whole time it clicked for me. As soon as we hit the show, you talked about spicy takes and all that. You gave me so much.
I love this game,
Miami.
man.
You love Miami tonight. I know you love Miami tonight. Who do you like more? I like the Angels more. Who do you like more?
I can go either way, but I'm going to take the Marlins. Stowers is batting leadoff, which I wasn't expecting. I do like the Marlins. If I'm picking one, I'm picking the Marlins. But I don't mind. My favorite, Owen Cassie, Joe Mack, even down there. Your boy Ruiz at 3,500 batting ninth. Man, I think it's wheels up today for the Marlins, and I don't hate your boy Wade Meckler either. I don't hate this Angels lineup. Tyler Phillips, some bum off the streets they got. I'm taking the over in this game. I know it's sitting a betting show, but I'm going over in this game, and I'm taking the Yankees money line. We're going to be printing tonight, Matt.
I respect it.
Yeah, Stowers batting leadoff. I don't remember him all season long doing that. Maybe you do, but what have they got to lose at this point?
Yeah, I'm with you. I like both teams here for sure.
Looks like the Marlins are getting some ownership though. 10% on a 12-game slate. That's pretty high in my opinion. So maybe the Angels are the play, but I do like them both.
I do think you probably get a slight ownership advantage with the Angels. and I like them more. But I will say, I bet the Miami ownership is kind of concentrated. I bet Stowers is projected to be highly owned, cheap leading off power, and then like a full stack. You know what I mean? He's probably making it seem as if the stack is going to be higher owned than it actually will be.
Yeah. All right. I can't wait to talk about this game. We got another dual lefty. Got another 9K pitcher, 9K-ish pitcher on the bump. Parker Messick heading into the Windy City, where the White Sox, all they did was lose in 13 after they put up 11 on my guy Ranger Suarez. Guardians been horrendous against lefties all season long. Talk to me about this one. Your Guardians on the south side taking on the White Sox.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I like this game a lot. I like Messick for sure. I mean, Messick's a dog. You can play him whenever. You get a lefty against the White Sox. He's not my favorite pitcher on the slate. He's right there with Toley and, Eovaldi, but I like those guys slightly more, and I like Gilbert a lot. So I like Messick. He's in that top 5, but he's not one for me. He's probably more like 4, maybe 5. So I like him. If you personally have him higher, I get it, but I like this Cleveland stack a lot here against Schultz, who
really,
a lot. Schultz is an arm I'm high on in general, but just not right now. He struggles to find the strike zone, and he can get hit hard when he puts guys on base. Cleveland coming off an awful series against the Mets where they got swept, but they were hitting a little bit yesterday. It was their pitching that let them down. I think they continue that here. Their lineup got deeper with Joe Adell, Angel Hanau, one of their top prospects, one of the top prospects in baseball, hitting 9th for them. I feel like he hasn't gotten any pub, but he's like a top 15 prospect in baseball, raking in the minors, called up.
We need these lineups updated.
What'd you say?
We need these lineups updated.
Yeah, the only problem with Hanau is he's hitting 9th and he's only third base eligible. So you got Jose Ramirez hitting third base eligible, but that means Hanau is going to be like unowned, and he's played 2 games. His first game he went 4 for 5, and then he went 1 for 4 with a run scored. So like at 2,300 unowned, like switch hitter, he's not getting pinch hit for. I'm in on the Cleveland stack, man. I'm not really biased towards Cleveland. I like them here though. I like this ballpark. Schultz not buying, and it's a pen that I don't mind getting after either. So I like this lineup now a lot more. The additions. I didn't even talk about Joe Adell. All their guys are healthy for the most part. So yeah, I like Cleveland here.
Yeah. Hey, you've talked me into a Cleveland stack. That's for sure. Maybe I can talk you into a Parker Messick, pitching stack. I love Parker Messick. Hey, we weren't wrong last night, Matt. We were just early on the lefties. You've got it ingrained in my head that the White Sox cannot hit lefties. I think Parker Messick, you said it, he's a dog. He's got double dong Maydroth batting leadoff again tonight. I think Parker mows him down. I actually do have him a little bit higher than both your boy Eovaldi and Toley. Hopefully I get an ownership discount as well. Love that price of him, $9,200, $9,100 on FanDuel. Yeah, Parker Messick, my SP1. You've talked me into a Guardian stack as well. So I would have definitely pronounced his name wrong, but I'm going to be playing me some Ganai now, if I said it right. Angel Ganai. Is Angel Martinez in the lineup? Maybe we can go double Angel.
Yes.
Pray to the heavens.
Yes, they are both in the lineup.
Oh, that's a lock. That's a lock. Double Angel. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean.
Anything else on this game?
Nothing else.
You got anything else?
No,
right.
Nothing else on this game. Nope.
Let's go to the next one. Got the Brewers, got the Twins, Zevy Matthews, Shane Drohan. Shane Drohan was the cover boy last week. Talk to me about this game. This could be an interesting game. The Twins were in Kansas City last night. Brewers back at home. Twins at the Brewers.
One thing I like about the Twins here as an offense is they avoided a sweep in Kansas City last night, and their offense was pretty dormant all series, except for they got going late in that game. And, man, Minnesota's a weird offense. Like, they're coming off a series where, like I just said, they really struggled in KC against that weak pitching staff in that ballpark. But before that, they were in Seattle and they scored a ton of runs. And the series before that, they were in another really good spot and didn't hit well at all. So I don't know what to do with this Twins offense. Trohan isn't a pitcher I really want to pick on. I'm more likely to use him, I guess, than pick on him. But I just like the other guys above him more. So probably out on him and the Twins. I'm definitely not playing Zebby here. And the Brewers offense looks good. They don't hit home runs, but they score a ton of runs. So using pieces, stacking them against a pitcher that's susceptible to giving up, hard contact in play. They're just uber expensive, and I like other spots more.
Yeah, I'm not a Twins guy either. I'm definitely not a Zebby Matthews guy. It's tough to stack those Brewers because they're generally expensive, and like you said, they don't hit a lot of bombs. You said no to Drohan though tonight.
I'm personally not going to play him, but I get it. Like, he's 8,200, which is very affordable, and he's been good, no doubt about it.
All right, good stuff. Let's move on to the next game. Former Blue Jay great Kevin Gausman making his first start on the road for the Cubs, taking on Dusty Daniel Lynch. Easton McGee, this dude should be in the frat house at like Oklahoma State, SAE till I die, but except he's pitching right in the bigs. Cubs and Coors 2.0 that we talked about last night, Matt. Cubs at the Kansas City Royals. Talk me through this one.
Yeah, the Cubs look really good here, no doubt about it. Who's even pitching for Kansas City?
Dusty Daniel Lynch and the guy they got out of the SAE house, Easton.
Oh, yeah, Easton McGee. Sorry, I was laughing too hard. I completely forgot you mentioned that he was pitching for them here. I think the Cubs look like, probably the top overall stack on the board. I mean, there's some good ones. Boston, we talked about. The Dodgers we'll get to. St. Louis. But the Cubs look good here in this park against this pitching staff, this lineup. They're mostly affordable. PCA is expensive, but man, he should be he's been amazing for the past 3 months. So anytime you can get up to him, I'm about it. I like the Cubs a lot here. What's not to really like? As far as Gausman and the Royals, probably stay away from both sides. Like, Gausman is a pitcher I respect, so I'm not going to pick on him in the Royals in this spot, but I also don't really want to use him here. I would use him before I would stack the Royals, though. Kind of like I would use him over Fried. Like, he's right on the outskirts for me of the top five. I think him versus Drohan is a pretty – yeah, I don't think he's an awful play. You do?
Yes.
This Royals lineup stinks, man. I mean,
they're
they got
bad.
Bobby, they're bad.
But they're bad, though, man. They are bad. So, I get it. Like you say, I get it, but, man, I'm not playing Gausman.
I'm not either, but I'm also not stacking the Royals against him.
I'm playing Parker Messick and then somebody else. Find me another pitcher. Parker Messick's a lock.
I mean, there's multiple. I mean, Eovaldi, Tolle, Messick, and then both pitchers in the Seattle game all look really good.
But none better than Parker Messick.
Maybe.
Where do you rank the Cubs in terms of stacks? And how popular will they be? Very popular, it looks like.
They'll be popular. They rank number 1.
Yeah. I would agree. Yeah, they're the best stack on the board. Not gonna sneak them by anybody. Yeah, what do you do when you get a popular stack? You play the guys down there at the bottom. Lieutenant Dan's can go double dong. Carson Kelly, Pedro Ramirez, if he's in the lineup, dual eligibility there. So, yeah, Cubs, number 1 on mine and everybody else's stack board tonight, taking on this Royals bullpen game. All right, next game up on the slate, got Kyle Leahy taking on the Rockies and Hunter Goodman. Man, oh, man, what is that guy doing, just hitting bombs? This Rockies offense pretty good, but get him outside of Coors, how will they do? I never personally like stacking in Cardinal Stadium, but maybe tonight against Ryan Feltner. Interested to hear your take on this. I know you're not a big Kyle Leahy guy, but talk to me through this one. 2 confirmed lineups out. Rockies at the Redbirds.
At first, it's really good hitting weather here in St. Louis. At first, I looked at this slate and was like, is Kyle Leahy in play? I went from wanting to just fully stack against him to now considering using him. I'm not going to here. I like the other pitchers more, but I don't think he's horrendous. 7,700 against this Rockies lineup out of Coors. I mean, why would he be horrendous? I don't think the Rockies are an awful stack against him either, though, because he's not good. His expected stuff is worse than his actual numbers. So, yeah, I think this is a true three-pronger. We're back. Leahy in play.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Rocky stack in play against him, and then certainly the Cardinals against Feltner. You're not playing Feltner, so he's the odd man out. But the Cardinals, yeah, Feltner's no good. I like his stuff, I think, more than the field does, but it hasn't really proven to, come to fruition in any regard. So, yeah, the Cardinals look good here as a full stack, however you want to play them. Their lineup looks pretty cheeks right now. So I'm not excited about stacking them, but they're in a good spot. Weak bullpen, Feltner, I get it.
Kyle Leahy or the Rockies? Who do you have more faith in? I know you said it's a triple pronger, but who's better?
That's a good question, man.
I only ask the good ones here, bud.
Oh, God, Leahy.
Really?
Yeah. Clearly, I mean, I'm torn, so I don't have like a strong feeling about it. But yeah, Leahy, I guess.
Give me 1 second. I just got to look something up. Oh, boy. All right, let's move on to the next game. Orioles at the Rangers. Nathan Eovaldi, you love him. $9,500, right there in that range as well. Shane Baz, $7,800. Talk to me. You like Eovaldi? You said he's got a lot of upside, and I tend to agree with you. But talk me through it. Orioles at the Rangers.
Yeah, good pitcher's park here. Eovaldi is really good pitcher, a good DFS pitcher. He's really good at home. This Baltimore lineup has upside. They got guys that are good. Gunnar Henderson, Pete Alonso, but it falls off a cliff and they strike out. So I think Eovaldi projects as the top pitcher on this slate. I like Gilbert a lot too. We'll get to him. But yeah, Eovaldi, clear top option for me. I think that's why it's hard for me to say Parker Messick is a must play, because Eovaldi at home against Baltimore, Gilbert at home against anyone. Tampa's good, but coming out of Coors, I like Gilbert. I like Eovaldi. That's about it from this game, though. Like Shane Baz, I think he's a tournament wild card, but so is the Rangers' offense against him. I'm not stacking Baltimore against Eovaldi. Only thing I'll say is, like, when Eovaldi is bad, he gets up home runs, but it's just too big of a slate for me to want to get there at all.
Man, Nathan Eovaldi. We've entered the portion of the show where Nathan Eovaldi is touted as the best pitcher. We sure we want to die on that hill?
I mean, why not? He literally projects as the best pitcher. So what hill are we?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. He's just pretty bad, in my opinion.
What is he? No, you can't say he's pretty bad. That's a crazy take.
Hold on. Let me look at something. I mean, man, Nathan Eovaldi?
Yeah, he's good, man. He's good at home. Like, he's
had a good season.
Yeah, I mean, he's actually better last year, but his pedigree, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't even pulled up his like Savant page, but I'm doing it now because you're questioning him, and it does look a little bit more suspect than I would have thought. Like he's, his underlying stuff is kind of a mixed bag. So yeah. I mean, I always like him at home. I like the spot for him, but I get it. Like, you like Messick more. I mean, Messick's having a better year than Eovaldi. I don't think that's even a question.
Good grief. I mean, you said at the top of the show, but this slate is loaded with pitching talent.
Yeah, it's got a lot of talented guys for sure.
Yeah. All right. I don't hate it. Hey, Jock Peterson went yard last week. So, hey, what do? We give away a free ticket. Got to get to 100 likes on the show to give a ticket away to a Ship It Nation member. We're only at around, last time I checked, 40. I'll do a quick check. But, hey, we want to give that ticket out. Make sure you're hitting that like. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe. Going into the Dodgers taking on Merrill Kelly. Hey, Friday Night Dodgers. It's not in Chavez Ravine, but it is Roki Sasaki taking on Merrill Kelly, who I can never get right. Which Merrill Kelly are we going to get, Matt? Let's talk to it. Dodgers in the desert and on the Snakes.
Well, even if you get good Merrill Kelly, I think the Dodger stack is in play. So God only knows what will happen if you get horrendous Merrill Kelly here. It's the Dodgers. They're on a bad losing streak. Their offense has started to get going a little bit lately. Shohei, couple bombs last game. Yeah, there's a lot to like about the Dodgers here. They rival the Cubs as the top stack on the board. The Red Sox too are right there.
About to ask you that.
Yeah, I mean, I think those are your top three with the Cardinals fourth. But yeah, the Dodgers look good here. It's Merrill Kelly. We know the power, the upside the Dodgers have. You're guaranteed 9 at bats. A lot to like about them here. They're expensive, but when they get there, it's worth it because they hit home runs. So yeah. And then Arizona against them, against Sasaki. I mean, Sasaki is very hit or miss. Like, I think he's in play, even though you don't love the matchup because Arizona doesn't strike out. Just because his stuff, when he's got his best stuff, it can play up against anyone. But when he doesn't, anyone can get to him. So Arizona as a contrarian stack, like let's say your pitching isn't great and your mini stack struggles a little bit and you go into this game with Dodgers, I don't hate pivoting to Arizona as a contrarian stack.
So no love for Sasaki, I take. Is this a triple pronger or no? Yeah,
it is a 3-pronger. I mean, anytime, this on a slate like this size, when you get a 3-pronger, most likely I'm just probably not going to play any of it because I don't play enough lineups to. But yeah, I could see playing a Sasaki lineup, or I could see playing an Arizona stack. I could.
Yeah. All right. Well, good stuff there. Dodgers definitely going to be popular. I liked what you said. If you're playing tonight and you have the Dodgers and you're behind going into that game, perfect time to late swap. We don't talk about it late swap enough on here, but certainly should be doing it in the MLB streets just like you would in any sport, switching over there to those D-backs. Hey, they could put up 10 runs as well with Carroll, Perdomo. Moreno's been hot, like you said, last Friday. Marte always. Good stuff there, Matt. Hey, we got 3 games left. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We want to give away this ticket up to about 60 likes. Need 40 more to give it away. Got the Astros, Ronel Blanco taking on former Giant great, now Padre, Robbie Ray, lefty at home. I think Robbie Ray at that price tag is going to get some momentum. I don't know about you. I don't particularly like him, but Astros at the Padres in a park we don't love. Talk to me.
Yeah, there isn't much from this game I want to get to. The Padres against Blanco. Blanco gives it up, but this park,
he does.
This park, it's just, I could see using pieces. The Padres are expensive also right now. Like, their prices have risen. They've been on the road. Now you get them back home. I'm probably good there. On the late slate, maybe, because Blanco's bad. And then Robbie Ray and the Astros, that's a nothing for me. Like, I'm not using Ray against the Stros, but in this park against Ray, I can't see stacking the Astros. The guy you really want is Jordan, you lefty on lefty, uber pricey in this park. I can't see it. I would be surprised if either stack from this game wins the slate. Much more surprised if it's the Astros.
Yeah. Can't spell Astros without ass, Matt. Did I say that right? But yeah, no Astros tonight. Maybe Jordan one-off. I don't love this game. Don't love this park. I'll be surprised, too, if either one of these teams are on the winner. All right, I can't wait to talk about this game. See a lot of chat in the chat. Drew Rasmussen gets a huge ballpark upgrade. Not huge, but a ballpark upgrade from the Trop going in to Safeco Field to take on these Mariners. Logan Gilbert on the bump. You said it earlier, Rays coming out of Coors Field. How will they handle that? Probably the worst place they could go after they swept the Rockies. But both pitchers, like both of these pitchers, just like everybody else. So talk to me about these pitchers. Talk to me about either one of these stacks. And then if you don't like the stacks, do you like any one-offs?
Don't like the stacks at all. Rasmussen has been awesome lately, and obviously you get an even better park pitching for him. So I don't think he's crazy. He's expensive. He's going to be low owned. You always run the risk of a short leash with these Tampa starters, but man, like, I don't think he's a bad play at all. Is he the best play on the board? No, but everyone sees that as the second most expensive guy. Doesn't project quite as well as some of the other guys, but I could see just using both pitchers from this game. I really could. And then Gilbert, I always like at home, and nothing's different here. I mean, yeah, he's not, maybe he doesn't feel as like safe or comfortable as he has in years past, but he's still really good, especially at home. High strikeout upside. And this Tampa lineup, they're good, but it's not a scary lineup to face. Presuming you can get through the top of it. And coming from Coors, I'm in on Gilbert here. So yeah, Gilbert's probably my number one starter on the slate. Rasmussen, top 5.
So with that being said, no offenses for you tonight.
Definitely not.
Yeah. I think I would agree with you. I hate stacking in this park. I hate stacking in this park against, like you said, 2 really good pitchers. You also said this, the 2 highest priced pitchers. They kind of flip-flop between sites depending on what site you're on. But, yeah, Rasmussen on FanDuel, Logan Gilbert's higher owned on DraftKings. They will be popular, but they're both in dynamite spots, and they're both good in this park as well. All right, last game up on the slate. Got the Tigers, got the Giants. I'm out on this game all the way around. Don't stack in this park. And I'm not playing some guy named JT Brubaker, who should be a PLO, and Cater Montero as well. Talk to me about this game if you have any interest. Tigers at the Giants.
It's unfortunate that this game is in this park because, 2 pitchers that I think can be picked on, Montero and Hauser for sure. I think Detroit is interesting as like minis. They got good lefties, and it's Hauser and a bad bullpen. Colt Keith, they run. They got power. I don't hate using some Detroit pieces. I can't say I would want to full stack them, though. No, I'm totally more with you than against you here.
All right, that'll do it. That's all 12 games. Let's go into top pitchers. We've kind of alluded to it as we've gone, but Matt, give me your top 3 pitchers, and again, give me kind of one that's maybe floating under the radar that you're going to be potentially playing some as well. You're on mute.
Yep, sorry. We'll go Gilbert, Eovaldi, Tolley, and then the guy that I think is sneaky that no one will be on is don't really like anyone like that. Yeah, I'm going to kind of just, I guess, okay, Kevin Gausman. Either Gausman or Sasaki. Gausman or Sasaki. I think both have upside in tournaments.
Gausman or Sasaki. All right, if we had to go to stacks, same thing. Top 3 stacks and maybe one off-the-board stack.
Top 3 stacks and maybe one off-the-board stack. Let's go with the Cubs, the Dodgers, the Guardians, and then the Angels as my off-the-board.
Yeah, all right. And everybody's favorite portion of the show. I think you're back-to-back with your home run calls on the day on Fridays. Last week it was Kyle Stowers. I forget who it was the week before, but I know you got it. All right, let's go 3 for 3. Who you got this week? Home run call of the day.
We are going to go with newly minted Guardian, Joe Adell, going yard.
Joe Adell. All right, I'm going to go to my team, the Marlins. I'm going to go to the 5-hole in the second inning. Owen Cassie to go yard tonight against George Klassen. Yeah, give me some Owen Cassie. I think I said that name right. And Joe Adell, the 4-5 combo pack. Certainly appreciate it. Didn't get to 100 likes, unfortunately. Maybe we'll give it away next Friday night when we get to 100 likes. Appreciate each and every one of you tuning in, as you do each and every Friday. Matt, it's hard to believe these MLB shows are coming to an end. Before you know it, we'll get into the NFL season, and MLB will be over. But, hey, appreciate everyone tuning in. Have a good weekend. Stay safe out there. Good luck tonight in your contest. For my guy, Matt, I'm Ham. We'll see you at the top of the leaderboards. Just shipping.